Good morning. Good morning. This is Buddy and B. Buddy is a 20-year-old retired ranch horse. I am going to give you his routine of what we do before the vet or the farrier comes. Until recently, we were doing IV sedation because he was just so sore in his knees and so sore in his feet that was really the only way we could get the process done. He generally stands well. He doesn't usually have a lot of anxiety. He's a good boy. But recently, in the past maybe 6 months, the last time the farrier came, it was really tricky and really difficult because he wants to lay down. He had bilateral abscesses in his front feet, and so keeping him from wanting to push back and lay down was a major complication. So with that said, here's what I do for preparation. Well, now you dumped your food, so preparation for the vet to come. About 7 days before, I start loading him on gabapentin. He's right now on 1600. I take him to 2500 milligrams, and then I wean him back off. This helps with any of the nerve pain, some of the muscle discomfort, and also his anxiety related to having his feet lifted when they're in pain. I drop him off of his Equiox that I give him daily 3 days prior, and I start giving him bute. Instructions the vet provides so that we can give this in place of the Equiox for more comprehensive pain care. And then lastly, Democidin. This is a oral sedation, and that's what I use for my farrier care. I don't really have anybody to help me with my horse or to pretend that they're gonna hold for him. It's kind of just me. So I don't know that I'll have anybody to help me with him, but the steps that I take to prepare him are the medication steps, and that decreases his anxiety significantly. You can see right now he's eating pretty stress-free in all of his movements. But one of the things that I like to do with him, and it seems to calm him down, he is blind on the right side, so when he gets nervous, he likes to circle and he likes to walk left. And so that's what we do, is we primarily do left circles. So in preparation to the vet, when the vet gets here or when we have the farrier here and we're setting up, this is kind of what I do with Buddy. Is he halters easy, he does everything easy, so I'm really blessed. He's wanting his grain, but then I bring him back in. And so that's what I do between standing with the farrier, is when he's taking a break, I walk him off and I let him do a couple circles, and then I bring him back. That's as well as when the vet's coming in, they know that they're gonna be assessing him and injecting him. They usually push him all the way to a trot, which I don't really do a lot of beyond walk movement with him right now because I put so much into his front right carpus. He's been injected twice with steroids and polyacrylamide. He's been injected to his right back hock with polyacrylamide. And when we do those injections, I use that same process of getting him ready for it. And then with the vet, of course, generally we don't do oral sedation, we do IV sedation. And he's calm and quiet until that point. He's pretty much all low, no go. So that's kind of where I am with his care. Is I'm always soft with him because there's no reason not to be. And sometimes when he gets nervous, he will suck on my shoulder, and I can send pictures of when he was standing with the vet for foot x-rays. When they came out to do that, that was an adventure because it was a windy, cold day, and we were in a barn or an arena that was metal, and Buddy, it was his first week at the barn, so it was really stressful and really difficult. And they were going to do the x-rays outside, and I was like, why can't we just take him inside and get out of the sun and out of the wind? And so the vet took my suggestion on that for him. And even trailer loading, he loads, walks up in the trailer. So I'm really lucky with him. The handling portion of it is pretty easy. He recently was attacked a couple months ago, and I had to get him. So the way that I calmed him during that period was initially I let him loose. I let him go out and get into a turnout, and then I haltered him. He came to me, I haltered him, and we walked. And that seems to do, again, he likes to walk in left circles, and that's what seems to calm him down. Thank you. Oh, and my use for him is just pleasure. He's kind of a lawn ornament, pleasure horse. I bareback him some. We're just getting back to riding after a year. We had an end-over-end tumble. So it's really anxiety-producing when I do take him out because I'm so fearful he's going to fall over his knees again. So I take it really slow, and we just got to a trot once this past week, and that had been a year. Thank you.